Boxing Guru here. This is boxing. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon on your screen to get notified when the latest content drops. Boxing Guru, this is boxing with another edition. In this video, we will be taking a look at Ukrainian two-time Olympic gold medalist Vasyl the Matrix Lomachenko, which is arguably the pound-for-pound best on many commentators' lists right now. I personally have Vasyl at the number 4 spot on my pound-for-pound list. I have Keith one-time Thurman at the number 1 spot, pound-for-pound. Number 2, Terrence Bud Crawford. Andre Ward at 3. Vasyl Lomachenko is taking that number 4 spot, followed by Errol the Truth Spence. I must say, Vasyl Lomachenko has the best footwork I've ever seen in my life. I've actually never witnessed anything like it before in the history of the sport. Highly known for his excellent hand speed, timing, accuracy, creativity, and foot movement, Lomachenko is currently one of the most highly rated boxers in the sport, as well as arguably the greatest amateur of all time. Vasyl finished his amateur career with an impressive career record of 396 wins with only 1 defeat. Lomachenko began boxing at the age of 4 in southern Ukraine. At age 9, his father Anatoly sent him dance lessons and encouraged him to do other sports like soccer and wrestling to improve on his footwork and balance. 4 years Lomachenko did traditional Ukrainian dancing before his father Anatoly allowed him to return to boxing at age 13. After developing magnificent and elusive footwork, his father felt that he was finally ready. And boy was he ever. He's primarily a counter puncher, but he has the ability to turn into a boxer puncher at will. What I mean by that is he's definitely a counter puncher. During dead spots or spots without action by his opponent, rather than waiting for his opponent to initiate contact or attempt to initiate contact and then react with the counter, Vasyl actually turns into a boxer puncher and creates his own opportunities by forcing the issue. That type of fighting style really spoils the game plan and strategy for many fighters, because a lot of them go in looking to force the issue and have you react and counterpunch. So they come in with this particular game plan, but when you switch it up, like what Mayweather is able to do, you definitely give your opponent a different look, and they have to come up with their plan B and plan C in order to stay in the fight. He has a wonderful left hand straight that definitely paralyzes his opponents upon contact, and seems to have a lot of power in that left hand. One great thing about him is that he has a brilliant display of footwork that plays a significant role in his counterpunching, and that he uses his footwork to create false openings for his opponents that are elusive. Once they bite on that opportunity to initiate their attack, he's able to capitalize easier with a well-timed counter, then stepping back out of range before they can re-engage.
So he throws the left hand over the top, which he hit him with 3 times in a row, and he followed it. That hurt him first. He had hit him with that shot 3 times in a row already.
Beautiful uppercut and right hook. Beautiful combination. Lomachenko definitely has a strong, diverse arsenal. He is not a one-dimensional fighter. He seems to fight on the balls of his feet, somewhat like Pacquiao, for quick movements laterally, which gives him opportunities to attack from awkward angles. He's easily able to slip and step around punches, even at times step around the opponent entirely, fighting them from their blind side over their shoulder, usually from their weaker side.
When he does that step around, he's right next to the body of his opponent, in this case Walters, and Walters can't
the way that he moves to Lomachenko's right, which is Walter's left.
It is like he smothers fighters.
There's Lomachenko turning it up a bit.
In a sense, it's like he's there, but he's not there. He's in front of you, and he's not always throwing punches. He's using his footwork to seem as though he's actively pursuing you, but in reality, he's forcing you to react to his footwork so he can counter you.
Well, maybe the accumulation of punches here at the halfway point in this fight is beginning to catch up with Nicholas.
There it is again. Brilliant.
Again, he blindsides him, and there is no answer for that. I've never seen anybody else able to execute that move. And especially for the southpaw against a right-handed fighter. That time he uses the forearm.
Again, he's able to smother you, which really puts you on the defensive, and you end up burning a lot of energy just trying to get him off of you and keep him from attacking you. Another great asset about Lomachenko is he's not reckless. He doesn't come out throwing a lot of haymakers, a lot of wild punches. He's very selective with his punches, a lot like Crawford, I would say like Mayweather. Very, very selective. Errol Spence does that as well. And he's not throwing every punch as a power punch. What he does is he basically throws out combinations, and he sits on selective punches where he's actually throwing a power punch within that flurry, which makes it very hard for his opponents to block the power punch because they don't know when it's coming. And obviously the power punches do the most damage, so he lands a bigger percentage of his power punches with that strategy. What I like about Vasyl is that he's a very busy fighter. When he's not countering, he's creating openings, which makes him very dangerous and unpredictable. In an era where most fighters are headhunting, looking for that one-punch knockout, like Errol Spence, he loves to go to the body. He has a strong defensive awareness. With his footwork, he's able to avoid trouble and get out of harm's way when fighting faster punchers like Gary Russell. Some would argue it's too early to have him on the pound-for-pound list just because he hasn't accumulated enough fights yet. Not enough body of work. I highly anticipate Vasyl Lomachenko to be one of the pound-for-pound greats for many years to come. Let's see if he moves up in weight to fight heavier competition in the future. With his skill set, he will continue to dominate any weight class he's a part of. The future is bright for Vasyl the Matrix Lomachenko. Stay tuned for an update for this top prospect.
Super featherweight champion of the world, Vasyl Lomachenko.